Hello, hello, hello. What's up, everybody? Um, Welcome to the PIGCast, aka the Project Icarus Gaming Podcast, guys. We are your number one gaming resources for all your gaming needs and tech-related news. I'm your host, Radical Rob, and along with me is Jelly Jugs.
What's up,
Now, whether
everyone?
this is your first episode or not tuning in, I'm just going to go ahead and introduce you guys to us, or us to introduce you guys, so that way you kind of know who we are and what we do here at Project Icarus Gaming. I'm going to toss it over to Jelly Jugs. He's going to introduce himself, and you guys will be tossed back over to me. I'll introduce myself, and then we can move forward about what we're going to talk about tonight. All right, Jelly, go ahead, man.
Alright, what's up, everyone? So, like you said, my name is Jolly Jugs. My actual name is Anthony Carrera. I am a streamer here for Project Icarus. I'm also the video editor for the stream team on Project Icarus as well. I play a bunch of games. I'm PS4, Nintendo Switch, PC. Right now, I'm sticking to Overwatch. This is my favorite game of all time, honestly, as of right now. I play Call of Duties. I play Animal Crossing. I play it all. So if you guys are interested in my channel, just check me out on twitch.tv/jollyjugs. And that's all I got to say.
All right, and as you guys, if you don't already know, I am Radical Rob, one of the coolest Robs you'll ever meet. I'm a variety streamer, trophy hunter. So those games that have those challenges, I like to go for them and hunt them down and collect them. I'm also the stream team manager here at Project Icarus Gaming. So if you are interested in joining an organization, I can't talk tonight, but if you're interested in joining an organization that supports small streamers, look us up at pig.gg / stream team. We'd love to hear from you. Fill out an application, and then we'll be getting with you shortly afterwards. And of course, as Jelly Jugs just introduced himself, guys, go check him out. He's awesome at Overwatch. Pretty chill streamer and everything else. And of course, come check me out. All right, if you like to see that one guy struggling with getting trophies and going for those challenges, hit me up. Come talk to me. Come chat. We like to chill on my channel as well. Now, here at Pig, we like to discuss and inform you guys of what's been going on with the gaming news. We want to keep your battle stations up to par while getting you that latest technology on your station, so that way you can keep your stuff updated. Now, a lot has been going on with the coronavirus. Now we have riots and everything else. It's just completely just chaos out there in there. But we're still here to inform you guys of what's going on. Now, we have had a lot of events postponed due to all the craziness out in the world right now. But I'm going to let Jelly start off with leading with some of the showcases that have been postponed during all this. But you guys sticking with us, we will keep you updated and informed with everything that's been going on in your gaming news. Okay, guys? Jelly, why don't you go ahead and tell them about some of the things that have been postponed.
Alright, so as you guys see here, the PlayStation 5 Feature Gaming event was postponed. It was supposed to happen yesterday at 1 p.m. Pacific time. Right now, it is indefinitely postponed. They haven't given out any word as to when it's going to be rescheduled to. But again, it's just everything going on. We just gotta wait and see. Next up, we also have the Call of Duty Season 4 also got postponed this week. Not only for the consoles, but also the mobiles. They both got postponed. And still, again, no word has been given as to when those dates will be postponed to. However, we do have one date confirmed of one of our postponements for Fortnite. We had it. The season was supposed to get updated, ready for next week with an event happening this weekend. Also, again, that got postponed. We're looking at the event happening now on the 15th. No set times yet. It was originally set for 12 p.m. Pacific time, but they haven't set any times as what time they're going to do the event. Also, the season 3 got postponed to June 17th. So again, like this season of Fortnite, it just has bad luck because it's already the third postponement this season. So I know we're dying for that next update, and we just gotta wait and see. Next up, we have our Cyberpunk Night City Wire was supposed to happen next week. It was going to give us the update on all the gameplay and any other announcements they're going to have with this game. That
Oh
got
no.
postponed to the 27th of this month. Sorry. Not much else has been announced of what they're going to show. They just said feature gameplay announcements will be given out and things that we haven't seen yet. So a lot of hype around this game, a lot of hype around this showcase. So we just gotta wait and see to the 27th now. Now getting into the news. All right,
No,
Rob.
no. I mean that does suck. We had two showcases, Cyberpunk, like two of the biggest ones this year. Cyberpunk, who that's been talked about for like the past couple years, and then we had the PlayStation 5. Two are our most like important stuff showcases have been postponed, and two of our biggest games out there have been postponed too, with the Call of Duty Season 4 and the Chapter 3 of Season 2 of Fortnite have been postponed. Like, I hope that none of this, other like the rest of this chaos in the world doesn't postpone these anymore, because it's like that light at the end of the tunnel. You're like, it's right there, but it's not yet. So I'm really hoping that we get some up to dates on these showcases for you guys, so that way you guys can tune into us to get that. I want to stop real quick. I want to give Panera Kid a shout out, and I appreciate you stopping into our channel. He said he can't wait. We can't wait for any of this stuff to actually air for us, especially you Call of Duty fans out there with the Season 4. A lot of stuff is going to be added to that game, and a lot. My son, he plays Fortnite, so he's really anxious about the Fortnite expansion as well, about what's going on with Chapter 3, because they're starting to add like what looks to be like the silos nukes, because this is supposed to be that reshaping the map, isn't it not?
Yeah. So basically, what they've been talking about is that there's like hatches underwater. There's rumors about the whole map being underwater this season coming up, and you can't go underwater. That's what they've already said, that you won't be able to go underwater. But most of the map's gonna be covered in water, and as the season progresses, the water is gonna be lower, revealing different parts of the map that you can go to and have different
points. So is Fortnite gonna be looking at like a Pangea effect?
Something like that, because I know some of the leaks that came out was that Aquaman is supposed to be part of the battle pass.
Nice.
So I'm pretty sure they're gonna. I know they had Marvel part of the season. I know they had a Batman event a while back. So now that with Aquaman coming in, it's gonna be more DC focused. I'm not sure what exactly, but like I said, we gotta wait and see. I'm kind of excited to see how the different points of interest (POIs) will be revealed.
I'm glad that Fortnite's not biased. Like with they had their Marvel event, and now they're gonna look at getting a DC, because there's a lot of people out there. It's just like we like our DCs, we like our Marvels. So I'm really glad that Fortnite's not biased when it comes to comics. Everybody's welcome there, it seems like.
Yeah.
But yeah, let's move forward, guys. Sorry about all the postponed events. It's not on us, but it's on the world events that are happening with the chaos of the coronavirus and the riots and stuff. Hopefully, it all clears up, so that way we can move forward and get these desired showcases aired to you guys. But let's move on, like I said, to the rest of the gaming news. Up next, we have the what is this? The new expansion to Sword and Shield, guys, to the Pokemon. Now, if any of you guys are out there are Pokemon fans and like to play Ash Ketchum and gotta collect them all and whatnot, this is going to be it for you. I'm gonna let Jelly talk about a little bit more about what the Sword and Shield expansion is going to be all about, and of course, if you need any help with any of the pronunciations with these names, man, we will struggle together. I will not leave you hanging. I'll get in there and I'll butcher it with you, bro.
All right, guys. So, with this expansion, I know the DLC is $29.99, but it does give you both expansions. The first expansion is to be released on June 17th. The first expansion is called Isle of Armor. This is gonna give Gigantamax evolutions for the starter Pokemon of Sword and Shield. So finally, you'll be able to Gigantamax whatever Pokemon that you chose for your starter. They'll have a Gigantamax version of them. Also, coming into the Isle of Armor is you're going to be greeted with this Pokemon Master, sorry, who's kind of a fighter-based gym leader, and he's going to gift you Cub Fu. Now, the cool thing about Cub Fu and the way they're doing the expansion of this story is the way he levels up and the Pokemon that he evolves to depends on which tower you choose to complete. So in Isle of Armor, you're going to have two towers, the Tower of Darkness and the Tower of Waters. You're going to choose between those two, and whichever tower you choose is going to be what your Pokemon is going to evolve into. So if you complete the Tower of Waters, you will become Kubfu will become a rapid strike style. He's going to become a fighting and a water type Pokemon. If you go to the Tower of Darkness, your Pokemon will become a fighting and dark type. They're going to have two different evolve forms, and they're going to have this kind of a like form that they can fight through, and it looks pretty cool. The fact that you get to choose how it's going to be, I wonder if you can go back and kind of get both, if you can capture another Kubfu, or if you trade for a Kubfu if you can do both, but they haven't released any of that information.
Yeah, that'd be cool, like to be able to go back and pick up another Kubfu to go into different towers, so that way you have both fighting styles.
And then coming up, also they announced that the second expansion is called the Crown Tundra. This one's gonna in all they've said is that they're gonna reintroduce the legendaries Articuno, Zapdos, and Moltres. They're gonna add them into the Pokemon Sword and Shield region. So that's pretty cool to look forward to. I know there's a bunch of other Pokemon that they're bringing into the game, but there's like a lot to say. Right now we're at 600 Pokemon total since the beginning to now. So they're gonna bring back some of our old favorites, and they're gonna have implemented into this. But they are gonna have this region's touch to them. So they're gonna be a Pokemon. They're gonna be their Pokemon, but they're gonna have the different look to them to kind of fit the region that we are in right now for Sword and Shield. So that's pretty cool.
Wow. We are at 600 Pokemon already? Yeah, I haven't played Pokemon since Black and White came out.
Okay, that was a long time ago.
Yeah, that was a long time ago. So,
yeah.
So I haven't played Pokemon since then. Wow, we're already at 600 though?
Yeah, 600. I believe 600. If it's not 600, probably more, but I'm pretty sure we're at 600 now.
I got a lot of Pokemon to catch up on.
Yeah. And the fact that they now have the Pokemon Bank, so and Pokemon Home, you can have the app. You can easily transfer over.
I played the Pokemon Go, you know.
I think, but I don't want to be wrong here, but I think some of the Pokemon that you get in Pokemon Go, you can transfer to Pokemon Sword and Shield with the Pokemon
I wonder
Home.
if they're going to add some of these ones that are expanding with the expansion packs and stuff like that to Pokemon Go. I wonder.
I wonder. I would have to wait. I have to look into that more.
We will definitely. Yeah, we'll definitely have to look into that. But that's pretty cool. So you guys, if you are wanting to be that Ash Ketchum, and you got to catch them all, the expansion pack is coming out. When again? The June 17th.
Yes.
June 17th, guys, for just $29.99, but you're getting 2 expansions, okay? So for the price of 1, which is not bad. So whether you go Sword or Shield or Dark or, whatever it is.
Water and Dark.
Yeah, you're going to be able to get that. So go capture the rest of them and do it all on June 17th, okay? Let's move on to our next game, guys, which is going to be already awesome. It's the Minecraft Dungeons Jungle Awake. Now, this is going to be the first DLC that Minecraft Dungeons is going to release, and it is coming in July. We don't have an exact date just yet, but we do have an idea when it's coming. Now, if you guys tuned in to us last week, was it last week, Tuesday? The 26th of May, me and Jelly actually aired for about 2 hours playing this game. Now we were only supposed to do it for an hour, but we got so caught up and carried away with this game because it's that wonderful that it's just like we just got carried away with it. It was just like we just lost track of time, even though we were airing it to you guys to see. But it's exciting that they're already coming out with expansions for this. And from what I read, that this is not going to be the just like one here, one there. They're supposed to be coming out with these pretty quarterly, so that way you are not bored. They're going to continuously come out with more and more expansions, not even until the end of this year, and like further on past this year, they're going to be coming out with a lot more. Now with Jungle Awakens, they're going to be it's all new adventures. Like this is going to be a whole different section. It's going to be distant, dangerous jungles that you can tackle. And you're going to be getting new weapons, new armors, new artifacts, and new secrets, things to unlock, and everything else. There's going to be new mobs that you got to go toe to toe with. The leap leads, the jungle zombies, the poison quill vines, and there's like a whole hell of a lot more in there as well. Now, there, as I mentioned, the other releases, the one after this one, which is going to be released in the third quarter, is going to be the Creeping Winter. So, with it being Creeping Winter, I don't know if it's going to be next quarter or is it going to be in the fourth quarter, being winter.
It's going to be in the fall. They said
we don't have a set release date on that yet, do we, Jugs?
They just said fall.
Did it say fall?
Yeah.
Okay, I missed that part. Sorry, guys. So fall. So it's going to be released fall for it. Again, guys, you can pick this up for Game Pass for free. It's on the Game Pass.
Well, the expansions you do have to pay for the expansions. So
yeah. I'm. Let me back up. For Minecraft Dungeons, it's free on the Game Pass, and it's only $19.99 for you to pick up on your console or PS4 and your PC. Okay. Now, for all the expansions, of course, they are you have to pay for those. They haven't come out with the date and price of when it's coming out. They're just saying that in July that it is coming for you guys. The Creeping Winter will be released in the fall. We don't. As soon as we get those dates for you guys, we will let you guys know when we have more intel on it.
And just to touch a little bit more on the Jungle Awakens, they did say that it's going to be 3 brand new missions that are going to be part of the expansion as well. And if you guys watch our podcast of us playing it, those missions are pretty cool. Like they have different ranges of difficulty, so there's high replayability. If you think about 3 missions and you're like, that's it. There's so much you can do in a mission that you'll be going back and playing those 3 over and over again. Because the ones that we played, I mean, we
only played 2?
We did 2, yeah, and that was 2 hours.
2.
So
we played 2 missions. 2 dungeons and covered 2 hours. So this game has a lot to do with like just exploring and getting those secrets and hunting down the treasures and getting those new weapons, modding those weapons, like adding enchantments and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So this game has a lot to offer for it being so really cheap. Really, it's really cheap, but it has a lot to offer you guys. So definitely, if you have Game Pass, go download that for free. We had a blast with it. It's a good family game. Good when you play with your friends. Co-op couch. No, wait.
Couch
no
yes.
Co-op couch.
Yeah,
co-op
couch.
Yeah. Okay. Co-op couch and online co-op as well.
Crossplay coming soon, but they did say that there's going to be crossplay coming soon.
Yes, crossplay is coming soon, like Jelly said, but it just hasn't hit that market yet. But be on the lookout for it. Okay. We're going to go on to our next game, which is an indie game. All right. It is Skeletax. Now, Skeletax was released June 2nd for $19.99 on the PS4, the Xbox One, Nintendo Switch, and the PC. So basically all of them. Now, you in this game, you are basically a the hero Scully,
Mhm.
who basically is out because to seek out vengeance because the humans have basically kidnapped the Aftervel Elder Skeleton Elzadon,
Mhm.
and basically without that there can be no existence. Um, I'm sorry. When they kidnap that, they then go after the magic that kindles the spirits and everything else by stealing the blue flame. And without the blue flame, there is no existence past beyond death. So Scully then goes out and basically seeks out the humans to go retrieve uh, the elders. He then goes gets the blue flames, and he restores the chaos of everything without the blue flame. So it's really interesting. I hope to be able to look into this a little bit more, play it myself.
Mhm.
But it is out now. It is only 19.99. So if these are the types of games that you like, definitely look into it, guys. Um,
Yeah.
it kind of reminds me of Medieval a little bit.
A little bit. It's kind of like well, it's a side-scrolling platformer. So if those are your type of games,
Mm.
it's one of those hard side-scroller platforming games. The cool thing
Hard
about
as in like Ori or
hard like
like Hollow Knight.
hard like well, I know the platforming. I mean, for me in general, like I can't play platforming
Hmm.
games to save my life. So, I mean, from what they were saying is that it's gonna have some level of difficulty where it's gonna have you doing, you know, wall jumps left and right and trying to get over, obstacles, and you're gonna even be able to use the bat as an ally. You're gonna be able to swap between both characters to help Scully, lift him up in the air. You're gonna be
Hmm.
having separate paths to follow as the bat, which the bat's name was what's his name? I have it right here. His bat. Where were you? Elder.
Yeah.
No, it's not Elder. Sorry. I can't find the bat's name. But anyways, you gotta play as the bat. And you get to go to different hidden paths as the bat and pick them up and pick up Scully and get through the different ways of the map. I believe there's gonna be like multiple ways that you can go, kind of like Mario, where there's secrets and things to
And the bat's
collect.
name
Yeah,
Ember.
Ember. I need.
Ember is the bat's name.
Well, there we go.
But yeah, so you're gonna be able to like jump, slash, hack and slash. Friggin', you're gonna be able to either take your time, look for the secrets. They even have speed runs in this game as
Mhm.
well. So if you are one of those trophy hunters out there that like to do speed runs, and or you're just one of those speed runners that don't care about trophies but just like speed run games to see how fast you can do it, this game offers that to you guys. All right. There are tons of skill levels in here and challenges for you challenge seekers to go for, such as myself. That's one of the things that caught my attention is the challenges, the going for that platinum. So I might get this just to hit up those platinums and get it. So um, let's see. Let's go on to our next game. Now our next game is pretty interesting.
It's a throwback for
It is,
sure. Nostalgic.
huh?
It's nostalgic and a throwback.
Yeah, it definitely is, and it is the SpongeBob SquarePants Battle for Bikini Bottoms rehydrated. Now, if any of you remember the older version, this is the remastered. Instead of calling it remastered, they called it rehydrated.
Hmm.
Uh, because SpongeBob being a sponge and dried out and things like that. It's just funny. I like it. So in this game, basically, you're going to be able to play as SpongeBob, Patrick, Sandy, um, and show that evil plankton. Basically, crime doesn't pay, and you don't mess with Mr. Krabs. Basically, you're going to be saving Bikini Bottoms, exploring, the depths of the sea or the ocean, and just basically letting Plankton know that it's not okay to steal those Krabby Patties. It is not okay. Um, but let's see. Now, this game is only $29.99.
Mhm.
Okay. Now they do have some other collections. So if you guys are out there that like those collecting those statues and things like that, they do have a SpongeBob Fun Edition. Now,
Mhm.
if any of you guys remember, I can't think off the top of my head what fun meant, but in one of his episodes, he referred to as fun. In one of his episodes, that's why they came up with the Fun Edition. Now, it is $2.99.99. It's quite expensive for a SpongeBob pack, but there's a lot that does come into it.
Yeah.
You're getting three statues, two being 8-inch statues, the third one being a 7-inch statue.
Mhm.
You're getting the game itself plus all the exclusive stuff. You're getting
SpongeBob socks.
keychain. What's that?
SpongeBob socks. His iconic
Yeah, you're
socks.
getting SpongeBob socks. That yeah, that's something for me to just go drop $300 on for some SpongeBob socks. You get stickers. You're getting keychains. You get even the little postcards. I can't. What do they call lithographs?
Lithographs, yes.
Lithographs. So there's a lot that comes into it. There is another collection. We don't have it up there. It is
It's called the Shiny Edition, and
shiny.
it only includes the SpongeBob figurine,
Yes.
and basically take out the Sandy and the Patrick statue and the keychains, and that's the Shiny Edition. You get SpongeBob, the socks, the lithographs, and the
And
stickers.
stickers.
Yeah, and it's
All right.
139.99. So it's
139. So almost half the price.
yeah.
So
But the cool thing about this game, just so it's not just a remaster. They also added a couple new modes to the game as well. So they added a
yes.
brand new Horde mode. It's a kind of everyone knows what a Horde mode is, but you get to pick your favorite characters, and you can do couch co-op online or offline, doesn't matter. And get a up to 2 players, and you can battle out until you see how long you can survive against Plankton's evil robots. You could even play as Plankton and Mr. Krab. Sorry, Mr. Krab. Yeah, I know. Sorry. You can play as both of those heroes. Squidward.
Squidward. Yeah, I forgot about Squidward.
Yeah, Squidward. You can play those here as those characters in the Horde mode. They also did they added a restored Robo Squidward boss fight that wasn't in the original game. They fixed it up and they threw it into this game. So it's not just a cash grab, even though some people may see these remasters as a cash grab. They put some work into this game. I'm not like paid by Nickelodeon to say this or anything, but I think these games, growing up on the PS2, there aren't games like this anymore. These licensed games where you play your favorite character and run around in in the worlds that you see on the cartoons, and these adventure type games where it's just you play it because they're fun, and not just and they don't really have games like this anymore. Everything is all competitive, and online, and trying to do all these games have a special place in my heart as well. Like, where it's just you play it because you like it. You want to hear SpongeBob's and you want to hear his lines and get his antics. Patrick's lines. It's just that whole idea of it. I know that their movie was supposed to be coming out as well, so I think that's kind of why this game is coming out. Because I remember that movie. I know it got pushed back because of all the stuff that's going on, but there was a movie that was supposed to come out with I think, did it come out already, or I forgot if it already came out.
I would not know about movies. I don't watch movies and TV.
But I know this game was supposed to be this was supposed to be like kind of to accompany the movie release.
Yeah.
So I know that was part of the reasoning behind this rehydrated edition. But I'm trying to remember.
I'm just glad that they're coming out with like these kind of games. I just want to touch back to like games like this. I mean, they have a spot in my heart as well. Yeah. It's just nice to see that they're bringing the oldies back. It's kind of like when you turn on the radio and you hear that song that was back in the 70s and the 80s that you used to listen to.
Yeah.
It's like that. It's just really nice to see these games that are coming back, like this one, rehydrated, remastered, getting that new updated feel, because there is a lot of like games that are all competitive,
Mm-hmm.
and being able to pick up these games and sit next to your kids and play, and have a good time with it, instead of like sitting down with your son or your daughter who plays Fortnite and you never picked it up before and you're getting your ass handed to you.
Mm-hmm.
It's really not that fun. But these ones, you could both pick it up, both have fun with it, and both know what's going on, and it's not too competitive and stuff like that. So I can actually sit back with Jelly and appreciate these games as well, because they do have a spot in my heart, just as well.
Yeah, so the Sponge on the Run was the name of the movie, and it was supposed to come out last month in May, but it got pushed into August because, again, the COVID-19 pandemic. All the movies that are supposed to come out for the summer got all pushed out. So this game was supposed to be kind of like to accompany the movie and get people excited about SpongeBob again, because us being older now, having kids, kind of showing, hey, this is what I used to play. And I played this when I was your age, or even when I was older, or whatever. Like, this kind of gets that connection between the kids and the older generation, to show that, hey, we used to play video games too when we were younger.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
this is a cool little throwback for us, and to show
for us older guys. So I can definitely appreciate something like this. I want to give a quick shout out to Danny10889, who just come into the chat. Welcome, Danny. Welcome to our show. Let's talk about all you Animal Crossing lovers out there. If you are one of those people that play the Animal Crossing New Horizon, guess what, everybody? We have a June update coming out. Now, I know that my boy over here, Jelly Jugs, plays the shit out of this game. He loves it. His wife loves it. They enjoy it. I'm going to let him talk to you guys a little bit more about this, and just let him have it.
All right, before I get to it, I just want to welcome Salma to the chat. Hola, Salma.
Hi, Salma. How are you?
So, like Rob was saying, Animal Crossing, it's a new month, it's a new season, like actual physical season, like getting closer to summer. We got new bugs and fish coming out in the Northern Hemisphere. If you aren't familiar with Animal Crossing is a game that's actually based on real time. So if it's day in real life, it's day in the game. Summer, you get the gist. You follow the seasons. So I know in the winter time, or in the springtime, all the southern hemispheres had sharks and whales and all those things, and us in the northern hemisphere, we were stuck with smaller fish, sea bass and seahorses, and the biggest thing that I caught was like an oarfish. But now we have sharks in the northern hemisphere now. So those of us who have been playing Animal Crossing, here's a list of all the new fish and new bugs that you can catch, the different times of the day. Like I said, this is all based on real time. So if you're looking to catch a certain fish, IGN was kind enough to make a nice little graphic for us to display what times and where you can catch these fish. Another event happening in game in Animal Crossing is the wedding season. June is wedding season for those of you who have been playing Animal Crossing since back in the Nintendo DS. Everyone knows that wedding season is in June with Reese and Cyrus. So now in this game, they are celebrating their wedding anniversary and going onto Harvey's Island. You are tasked to be the wedding photographer and wedding planner for their anniversary. So every day you go to Harvey's Island, you do this event, and you're responsible for doing their reception one day, the actual wedding ceremony another day, and each day, all 30 days are going to have different events, and you're going to get items for each day. I've skipped a few because I either forget or I don't really want to do it.
So you're actually like a wedding planner in this whole thing.
In this little mode, yeah. And so like yesterday I was doing it, and I was doing another ceremony, and I ended up getting a a flower stand for their wedding. So I got a flower stand unlocked. First day I did it, I got the if you see the benches, I unlocked the bench. The second day I did it, I did the reception and I got a table. So these items are only obtainable by doing the wedding season event. And like I said, it's every day. It's something different. It's 30 items. If you're trying to collect all the items to complete your list of items, go ahead and do it. I've skipped a few just because you only have a limited amount of inventory space. So I don't want all these things. You can always sell them for money. So that's, or bells, I should say. But yeah, it's a cool thing. The people who want to be wedding planners, and I know my wife enjoys it because she gets to relive our wedding. So that's something, you got to set it up. You even take a picture. In the game, you have a little cell phone, so you can set up the camera, add filters, and position the characters and yourself. You could include yourself in the photo, and cool. Do little emotes and stuff to kind of make the photo a little bit more personalized. So, yeah, this is out this June. Check it out if you have Animal Crossing. If you don't, I know the Switches are impossible to find. So, it's definitely something that if you already have it, go and catch these fish because they're only going to be available for a limited time. Because, like I said, they're on a cycle, and sometimes they'll go.
So the bugs and the fish are going to be they're not all year round. They're just
there's some bugs
through the seasons.
Yes.
Now, are any of the old bugs and fish are going to be in there, or are you going to have to wait till next year for it to come around again?
Yeah. So a lot of bugs and fish are gone because it's the season changed. So you have to wait till next year or the next season once it starts for when they become available. If you have the game, they have a little Critterpedia, and it tells you when the fish or bugs are available and the times. So like sometimes a bug will be unavailable for 2 months, and sometimes it's from like 8 p.m. to 3 a.m. and that's the only time you can catch it. And you can play the game, and sometimes you won't even see it, and it's frustrating. Trust me, I play that game for hours. I'm like, where the heck is this cricket? Like, I need to find it. Like, I need to find this.
Like Stardew Valley.
Like, I'm looking for it, and I can't find it. And you're traveling the islands, and don't even get me started on this game. This game is it's a love-hate relationship.
Now, if you guys also want this graph, you can also find it at IGN.com. Yeah. That they have it all there too. So I know you can't, take a picture of the slide or any of that stuff or have a copy of it. But if you do want to know the times of when these specific bugs are out and the fish you can catch during the day and night and evenings and things like that, you can go to IGN.com. Look at Animal Crossing, New Horizons, new fish and new bugs arriving.
They have a wiki page on their site. They have everything you want to know about it. So check them out. If I'm not endorsing IGN, but we're using their picture, so gotta pay.
So you guys can find it there. As well. But no, that seems pretty interesting. So, those husbands or wives couldn't get that wedding day that they wanted to be perfect.
Yeah.
They could always do it here. Always do it there. You got 30 days to do it through the month of June. If you missed a few days, I'm sorry. We still have 25 more days. So get out there, go get it if you don't already have it. And start planning those weddings out there, guys. And post those pictures. Because I'm pretty sure we're out and about. We want to see them. So... but let's move on to what everybody loves, and that's all the discount, guys, all the free stuff, all the discounted games. Let's talk about it. Now, Jelly has been looking at the Nintendo Switch on what's going on with them, and I've been looking at the PlayStations and all some of the other consoles. So we're going to hit up the Nintendo Switch. Jelly, let these guys know what's going on with the Nintendo Switch.
Alright guys, so like Rob said, so Resident Evil's franchise is on sale on the Nintendo Switch. Some of these games are up to 57% off. If you haven't played any of these games, or if you want to revisit them on the go, the Switch has you. So Resident Evil 4, honestly, is probably one of the best Resident Evils of all time. and that game has been re-released over and over again. It's only $15 on the Nintendo eShop. If you want to go back even further and play the old school Resident Evil, it's $12.89. You just download it off of the eShop. It's only going to be available until the 16th. So if you are looking to get any of these games, they are only available until the 16th, 11:59 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So, Nintendo games, like I've said before, are very, very hard to find on sale. Mm-hmm. The fact that these games are on sale, and especially Resident Evil 4 being as popular as it is, $15 is not bad, especially on the go with an actual decent controller. So
no, that's not bad at all. Having over 50% off on these games, you're basically getting 5 games for the price of 2.5.
Mm-hmm.
So that's really good, guys. If you play the Nintendo Switch, and like Jelly said, if you want to revisit these or haven't played them yet and want to play the series, now is the time to get them at a very low price. Again, check it out, you Nintendo Switchers out there. Let's move on to the PlayStation. Now, PlayStation has got a couple sales going on right now. They have a what they call a PlayStation Plus double discount, and then they have the PlayStation Days of Play. Now, this you can get the PlayStation Plus subscription for 30% off, guys. So that's a really good deal. There's a lot of stuff that's out there. A lot of these games that are on sale right now are some of the PlayStation top hits, like Resident Evil 3, Persona 5 Royale. The new one that just recently come out is Hunt, Grand Theft Auto 5. Those master ones. And hint, guys, like, stomp my foot on the ground. Last of Us Part 1 is on there for just $9.99. So if you're waiting for The Last of Us 2 that comes out on the 19th of this month, you can play The Last of Us 1, Part 1, for just $9.99. Okay? So you can hit that game up, play it, and beat it by the time that the second one comes out, so that way you can kind of know what's going on with Ellie and Joel and figure, know that storyline, so that way you can jump into the second one ready for action and continue Ellie's story. There's the Spider-Man, the Jedi. There's all kinds of the PlayStation new games that are already out on a discount now. The sale does end here shortly. It does end on the 17th, so get in there, have a browse. If you have a PS4, if you don't have the PlayStation Plus to play online with your friends and stuff, now's the time to get it. Pay for that year, get it 30% off, guys. Don't play for that full price right now. Mm-hmm. Get it now. All right, it's a hell of a deal.
And just another add on the PlayStation website, on their merchandise store, they also have their headsets and other gear on sale on their website as well for this Days of Play. So it's not just digital content. They also have their headsets. Their PlayStation Gold headset is on sale. They also have their T-shirts and all the other merchandise that they have, coasters, and I have my little coaster right here with my PlayStation Circle. So they have all that stuff available in that PlayStation
That's the
store.
Back button.
But yeah, you guys.
Cool. So go ahead.
So you guys can go on the PlayStation Store website, the physical store, official PlayStation Store. And they'll have all that merchandise, the T-shirts and hats and hoodies and backpacks, and you name it, it's on sale on the PlayStation official shop.
All right. So again, guys, if you're missing one of those PlayStation hits or one of the new games that have just recently come out, you can now snag it. And also with the gear, take a look at it. If you're missing a headset, like I am, I never use a headset, but sometimes my wife gets on to me that says I need to get a headset. But now would be the time for me to take a look at that and see just what they have for sale. So that way I could get a headset, get new controllers, things like that. Because if you play a lot, you're going to wear those controllers out. And now's the time to buy them because everything is on sale right now. And also, let's talk about the next one, the double discounts. Now, last week we did mention the double discount going on sale, um, for games that are up to 60% off. Okay. Now, a lot of these have to do with the Warface, the Assassin's Creed, the Batman, Persona 5 Royale is on that one as well. So you can kind of like either hit either one, and you will see those. The Hunter Call of the Wild is on this one as well. So all you Hunter fans that like that hunting simulation, you can grab it. All right. If you got the Warface expansion, there's a lot of in-game currency that you can buy through this discount. So PlayStation has got two great deals going on right now. So take a look at them. Go browse. So like that's a lot of games just from this slide and the last slide. There's a bunch of games. I haven't even gone through all of them myself too, because I like to look at the game. I like to see gameplay of it and research it a little bit, and do that for myself to see if I'm gonna like to, and look for those trophies and things like that. So I'll look at the trophies that can be earned, and so I haven't. There's so many there that I haven't even gone through them all myself. So now's the time. Take that opportunity to grab some of these games. Okay, Jelly, did you want to add anything with the PlayStation discounts?
Yes, just a quick little. So the Persona 5 with the double discounts is the Ultimate Edition. The Days of Play is the Royale Edition. The Royale Edition just came out in March. That Royale Edition has the expansion of you play as a new student, and they also have a different story expansion to it. The Ultimate Edition is the one that came out back when the game first released. That had all the other bonuses and DLC that they had for that game. So if you're looking to play Persona 5 and you haven't played it at all, I personally would go with the Royale Edition, just because it's a more complete experience, and especially if you're gonna Persona 5 is $7.99 with the plus. If you want to just check it out, that's not a bad price. Persona 5 easily 60 plus hour game. So if you like turn-based RPGs and you like games where your choices actually matter, and you never played a Persona game, I like to shout out Persona, because that game is
awesome.
Yeah, it's awesome. It's expansive. The fact that
to keep it G-rated, it is awesome.
Yeah. Your choices affect which characters actually live and die, and that affects the storyline. So if you like games like that are a little bit more elaborate in their storytelling, that Persona game, I just want to put a little highlight on that game, because it's pretty cool.
Now just alone the game itself has like 50 to 60 hours. I've known people, because there's so much to do in this game with side stuff, that people have been putting in like close to 80, 90 hours into this game. So if you are hard up on a game that's going to take you a while, and you want to be busy for a minute to maybe save some money for yourself, not only will you be saving it with the discount, but you're going to be saving it with time too. So that's definitely one of those games that is just phenomenal. I love it. So
all right, so on to the next thing.
Let's move on. So what do we got next?
Next is our free game of the week for Epic Games Store. Now, Overcooked. I know. We had last week was what was the game for last week? Sorry, I can't remember. But it was a big title. Now we're in Overcooked, and I know you might be thinking, like, how can we go from that game to this game? This game is actually really fun. And the fact that it's free, you get 4 players. You're going to be arguing. If you play with friends, you won't be friends after playing this game together, because you're going to be yelling your heads off. Me and my wife played this game together, and let's just say that we couldn't get through the mission together, because that
Same
game...
here.
It's like cook the meat. Wash the dishes. It's like,
give me some daggum lettuce.
Yeah. So this game is fun. It is the first one. It's not the second one. So it is the first Overcooked, but it's still a great game, great experience to play with friends.
Great challenges.
Yeah, great challenges. And then there is a ranking system on how well you did. You can get up to 3 stars per level. So, there is high replayability. So for those of you who play on PC and have been kind of wanting to play this game, it supports 4 players. Set it up on your monitors or even on the big screen and just have a go at it, because it's only available until the 11th though. So if you aren't planning on playing it, at least redeem it just to add it to your library, because it is only available until June 11th at 8 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. So
this almost came close to ruining my friendships, and almost my wife was almost about to divorce me because she was just like, I can't play with you. Like, this game is very challenging, but it's fun. It's fun.
Borderlands. There we go. Thank you, Danny. Thank you for that. Borderlands was the game last week. So yeah, we go from Borderlands to this. Both co-op games, but this is a little bit more of a bonding experience, if I may, because this is going to challenge some friendships and relationships. It does test those things out, because I can't play this game with my wife. I can't. No. I rather play with the computer. And
Borderlands is a little bit more laid back, At least in that one you can like revive them and be like, you're good. But Overcooked, I'm telling you, like, it's fun, but it can be challenging.
Yeah.
Holy hell, it can be challenging. So, even with my friend Josh, like, we used to play it. And we're both good gamers, but even we would clash. And if we bump heads and be like, hey, take care of the meat. No, you take care of the meat. I'm going to get the lettuce. And it's all crazy. Hey, did you cook that pizza? Like, oh shit, no, I didn't. But it's fun, guys. Take a look. And if you don't play those PC games, still add it to your collection. Eventually, you will play it. Yeah. But it's fun. I've had my field day with this game, so I will not be getting it again. So.
Even if you don't have a PC,
I beat it. Huh?
Even if you don't have a PC, just make an account and redeem it. It doesn't cost anything to make an account.
Yeah, still redeem it. Eventually, you will get a PC. Eventually. But yeah. Anyways, I'm not gonna talk about this game anymore.
Yeah, see, Danny gets it. Danny gets it. He's in the chat.
Once you beat it, you're just like, I'm done.
Yeah.
Screw this game. I'm done. You beat it, 100%ed it. I'm done. You put it down. You never want to pick it up again. Like, I haven't picked this back up since we beat it. I'm just like, I'm good.
Yeah, see, Danny gets it. He understands the logistics of this game. It's all about who you're playing with. But even then, it can test your friendship, because
Oh yeah, it definitely. Danny says this is definitely about bonding and strategizing with people. Only good if you know which person does what. That is true. That is true. But even when you assign people duties and stuff like that, there's just like, hey, take care of the lettuce and tomatoes. I'm going to take care of this over here. People still just like, they do all kinds of shit. You're like, what are you doing? Like, so it is very strategic with the people that you play. Yep. Bunny Husky says, not the best with my husband.
I mean, that's what I was talking about, but you can't blame me. You don't wash the dishes, so get off me. On to the next one. On to the next thing. We're gonna go to the next slide, because don't want to touch on that.
We're gonna move on. Now, PlayStation. If you guys don't already know, the PlayStation free games or PlayStation Plus free games for the month of June. Call of Duty came out
last week,
a few days before the June. The Call of Duty World War II, guys. If you didn't pick it up, you can pick it up now for free. Okay, so if you missed that opportunity to actually pay for it, take the advantage and get it for free right now. The second game that they have is the Star Wars Battlefront 2. Now, this is available until July 6th. Okay, so this is available for the whole month. So we only got one more day for Call of Duty World War II, huh? No, wait, that's July 6th.
July 6th.
I'm tripping.
That fine print is pretty fine, so I understand.
Yeah, no.
But one thing I do want to note about these games, they are really large games. I did download Battlefront 2, And to my
Yeah.
surprise, it was 130 gigs to download Battlefront 2. And it kind of like, I almost had a heart attack because I'm like, oh my god. Like, luckily I have a 4 terabyte external hard drive. But yeah, both of these games are going to take about at least about 300 gigs to
Yeah.
have
So make
both
sure you
games.
have that room for your PlayStation.
Yeah.
If you do not, you can always go to Best Buy and buy an external hard drive.
Yeah.
We got the Seagates. You got the 2 terabytes on there. You could buy any really external hard drive for the PlayStation. You just plug those up and no, actually not for PlayStation. Xbox you do. PlayStation don't. You have to get the Seagate PlayStation hard drives.
No, you don't have to. I have a Western Digital.
You do?
Yeah. Yeah, I have a Western Digital hard.
Well, that's news to me, guys.
Yeah, you don't have to buy the official PlayStation hard drive to get on your external.
Really?
Yeah, no. Don't get the. I mean, I love PlayStation, but you're paying another like $50 just to have a little PlayStation logo on your hard drive. Get a regular external hard drive and it'll work just fine. You got to reformat it when you plug it in. It just asks you to reformat, and then it'll yeah. But the system does it all for you though. You plug it in, and it says this hard drive needs to be reformatted, and you just reformat it. It does it itself, and then it's good to go. So you don't have to go out and buy $150.
I was mistaken. My bad, guys. My fault. I'll try not to do that again. So again, for both of these games, you're looking at close to almost 300 gigabytes with hard drives with that space. So make sure that you have it. I'm definitely going to be looking at Battlefront 2. I'm not a Call of Duty fan. I'm really not. But I'm definitely going to be looking at the Battlefront 2. I haven't been able to download it yet because I was just recently down for surgeries. But I'm here for you guys now. And yeah, so.
Yeah, and Quizero says it's only getting better.
This may be something that we might be getting on some Jelly Jugs.
Yeah, we can play this game.
Yeah.
I mean, you gotta be able to play online. I mean, you don't like online shooters, so
We can bend it a little bit, bend the rules a little bit. It's Star Wars, though,
I know.
You know,
yeah,
it's Star Wars, and if none of you guys are out there that are Star Wars fans, there's something wrong with you. Star Wars was that awesome.
Yeah, Quizero says their games are only going to be getting bigger, and yeah, that's true.
I know. They're only going to get bigger. By the time we're like in our 60s and stuff, games are going to be like downloaded for like 500 gigs. You're like, what the hell?
Yeah.
It's going to be crazy. It's going to be crazy. Danny says it always gets bigger with updates and stuff. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And the more and more updates that they get with games, they're just going to keep getting bigger and bigger and bigger. I mean, the spirit of PlayStation will be with you, Bunny Husky says. But yeah, let's move on now. We covered all the PlayStation. We covered PC with the discounts. We are now going to look at the Xbox Game Pass. Now, Xbox Game Pass has their monthly games as well, with the Xbox Live Gold. Now they do offer these games for the month of June. It is going to be Shantae and the Pirate's Curses, Coffee Talk. A revisited game is Destroy All Humans, and Shinmora. Am I saying that right?
Yep.
Shinmora.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I have played the Shantae games in the past, and they're really fun. This is it's a fun one to grab your hands on if you like the side scroll games. It is a platform side scroll. It's really fun. You play as this genie, half human, half genie chick, and she gains these magic powers, being the genie part. And she basically just goes. I don't know exactly what we're going to be looking at with the different types of stuff you can change into, because you can turn into different animals. Now, I do know that you team up with Risky Boots to go save Saquon Land by slaying the monsters and getting new weapons and new abilities and stuff like that. But let's let's see, to obtain new weapons and quests to remove an evil curse from the island and gain back her magical powers in the process. So, I'm assuming that Shanti got her powers taken in this, and you just are basically working your way on getting little bits and pieces of your power back. So I'm anxious to play in this one. I already downloaded it, got it already saved up. Now the next one is Coffee Talk. Coffee Talk. I don't know if this would be more anything of me, but it's basically you're running a coffee shop, and it's a conversational game where you are helping people with their like their problems in life. You're talking to them. It's narrative. It's a very strong narrative game. It's soothing, relaxing. The music in it is great. The gameplay it's awesome because every time you're taking care of a customer, they're coming to you with like a conversation of something that's happened to them. You're giving them advice and things like that. So the storyline can change and it alters, but also serving up their favorite beverages. So if you like narrative games and you like to make decisions in it and help people out and it be a soothing and relaxing game for you, then this is a game for you. And then there's always Destroy All Humans. Now you can experience your dark side and play Destroy All Humans as an alien and basically destroy everything on planet Earth. It's pretty fun. I remember this coming out for the Xbox. Now they are remastering it. It is coming out, which we will touch bases on in the future. So be on the lookout for that with us, guys. But if you want to play the older version, now is the time. Download it, play it. And that way you kind of get the feel of the older version. So that way when the new one comes out and you want to test the remastered and see what all the stuff that they have added, you can do that. And then Shenmue is just another, it's an old 360 game as well. The ultimate factor of it is it's a old school shoot 'em up style game. You basically are focusing on the mass destruction and time manipulation in this game. And it's, I haven't necessarily played this one much, or got into it. As you guys know, I'm not into the shooter games. But Jelly, have you played this or?
Yeah, I played it on the PlayStation PS3. It's kind of has like that like Galaga side when it's a side scrolling shooter. So it's kind of like I like those arcadey games. Getting power ups and playing the levels over and over again with different weapons. You get rockets, you get laser beams, and try to beat your highest score. It's basically,
is it kind of like Contra?
No. Well, this one you're in a ship. You're in a spaceship.
Okay.
So it's kind of like Gradius. So it's co-op, so you can play, and it's a side scroller, so you're going up and down, shooting different ships, and it's basically just a beat your highest score and see how far you can get in the level and doing different difficulties. If you like those old school arcadey games, Shenmue isn't a bad game to go back and revisit, especially with Xbox Game with Gold. Some of these games are only available for a limited time. And they're not out. Shenmue is not out until the 16th of this month, and but yeah, some of them are only available for a limited time, or all four of them are only available for a limited time. So, play them while they're free, because then if not, after that you're gonna have to pay for them. So it's a cool little trial, for the month of June. Get Shantae, if you've been interested in trying it out. Came out on June 1st. Play it. If you like it, once it's done, you can always buy it. And so that's all I gotta say about the games with Gold. I don't have an Xbox, but these aren't bad games for the month and for free.
No. So whether you're replaying some oldies, touching base on a side scroll Shanti half genie game, or helping people out with their problems with Coffee Talk, guys, check them out. They're free. Take that opportunity if you have the Xbox Live Gold. Okay. But let's move on to the next game. Now, the next game is pretty interesting. It is Grounded by Obsidian. Like, you're basically what, a kid?
Yeah,
you're turned into an ant.
Mm-hmm. It's an open world game, first person. multiplayer survival adventure. So it's kind of like what's the game called where you have to like rebuild your household and like I mean I played No Man's Sky, so if you're familiar with games like that where you kind of just place in a world and it's just survive. That's basically what it is, a survival adventure. Now the reason we bring up this game because it doesn't come out to July 28th full retail release, but this weekend or actually no, June 9th, sorry, I keep confusing my days. June 9th, you're going to be able to play the demo on Steam and on Xbox One. So if you're interested in trying out this game, the way you play it on Steam, you have to be chosen and selected. So for Steam, you got to add it to your wish list. And once you add it to your wish list, it'll become available for you to download and play it on there. If you want to play it on your Xbox, you got to sign up through their Xbox Insider and be one of their subscribers. It's not a paid subscription. You just got to subscribe to their Insider, the Xbox Insider, service, their news service, and it'll get you access to this demo. And it's only available from June 9th to June 14th. So if you like those little open worlds, kind of like Fallout, I guess, where you can go around and explore. You don't know, you're just trying to get home because you're in your backyard, but then you're,
the size of an ant.
Yeah, size of an ant, and I have all these other creatures around you. So the demo is out on not the 9th. If you're trying to get on it, like I said, Steam, add it to your wish list. Xbox, you got to join that Xbox Insider list. Yeah. They did say they have limited. It is going to be a limited demo for those who sign up for it. So make sure that you add it to your wish list and sign up, because if you like these games, you don't have to wait till July 28th. You'll get the gist of it on June 9th.
So, Bunny is asking, so you're like a tiny person. Yes, you are the size of an ant, basically going through fighting to survive the perils of your backyard.
Yeah, Kid Zero gets it. He says, "Honey, I Shrunk the Kids remastered."
Yeah,
it's pretty much. Yeah, you're in your backyard. You get shrunk, and now you're an ant, and you're trying to battle for your life. Basically, you're fighting insects, and the fact that it's online, I don't know if the demo's going to be online. I would think they would want to test their servers.
Well, I think it's only going to be a single player. Going to be demos usually are just the single players, unless they like specifically come out with an online.
Oh yeah, here it goes. Here it says right here. Yeah, the single player Steam demo for Grounded will launch on the 9th. And okay, yeah, so it is a single player demo, so it's not going to be online, but the full game is going to be online.
Yeah,
and like I said before, it will be distributed only to a limited number of participating players on Xbox One and PC. So you got to sign up on the Xbox Insider Hub through the Microsoft Store or Steam. Just add it to your wish list, and you'll be granted early access.
Yeah, I think I might look into this one because of the fact that I like A Bug's Life, the the movie, A Bug's Life. So I enjoyed it, and ants and things like that. So to actually be the size of a bug and you're like fighting hordes of giant insects and stuff, I don't know. That might be interesting. Might be interesting to get. Is this one's coming out for just
Xbox and Xbox and PC, no PlayStation.
No PlayStation.
No.
Oh, this is unheard of.
I know. Supposedly, and with it being an Obsidian game.
Obsidian, yeah.
But I mean, maybe they might have it come out later. Usually they have timed exclusives, so you never know.
I don't know. Hopefully, they change their minds and give it to me on PlayStation. Now, let's move forward onto our next one. Now, our next game is pretty much just a reminder to you guys. Just a reminder that on June 9th, the Elder Scrolls Online expansion Greymoor is coming out. Now, if you're now, don't miss this opportunity to get it, guys. This one is going to basically explore the dark side of you. This is all the things like the vampires, the werewolf, the ghouls, the goblins, things like that. Everything that goes pretty much bump in the night, you're going to be able to explore that and take on that adventure. on June 9th with it. Now, if you do not have the game itself, Elder Scrolls Online, you can pick up the Greymoor Xbox, PlayStation, or PC, the disc, and get it for just $59.99, where it comes with was it Whirlwind, something else like that. But you're gonna get all the DLCs in it with this. So if you're like, oh, I've never picked it up, I'm gonna have to buy all these expansions. No, you're not. You're just gonna go pick up the Greymoor. All the expansions will be there. All the DLCs will be with it. Everything. Now, also there is a collector's editions with this Greymoor, which is only $129.99. Now you can pick this up. They are still available. They're still out there, so you can pick it up if you're a collector as well. Again, guys, this is only just a reminder for you guys that it is coming out in the next couple of days for you. Okay. The next one that we got is another reminder. Yeast, Memory of Celceta. If you guys haven't picked up or pre-ordered, or have not picked up, but if you haven't already pre-ordered your copy, you need to go and get that done. Because if you're an RPG lover like I am, and you know, if you don't know the Yeast series, I'm telling you, you will not regret this. It is an awesome game, especially like for us RPGers. It's really fun. I played them all. I haven't played them all. I haven't played 8. I really want to pick it up, but definitely pick it out. It's a blast. It's basically just like something along the lines of Trials of Mana and stuff.
And it also comes with the soundtrack. If you buy the game, it's everything that you see is included with that $39.99 price point. You get the soundtrack, those postcards, that nice little box with the to put your game in. So it's not a bad bundle, especially if you like.
You get like 32 of those little lithographs. 32, a CD, and a nice little box case for it and everything. And again, it's available on June 9th.
Okay.
But let's
another reminder is Project Warlock. This little indie game. It's a Duke Nukem style, Doom style, old school game. First person perspective, shooting a bunch of hordes of monsters, trying to just, basically just a chaos shooter. I love these type of games. It's only $14.99. It's coming out on PS4 on June 9th, Xbox One and Nintendo Switch on June 11th. I might be picking this up for the Switch just because I like the fact that it's going to be portable. I love these type of games. I'm telling you guys, like, I grew up playing Quake and Doom, so having a game, and this is going to have, they say that over 100 songs in their soundtrack that is going to be like really hardcore heavy metal. I wish I could play the soundtrack for you in this video, but I don't want to get copyright claimed. But the soundtrack is really awesome. It gets your blood boiling, and you're just like, it's a stress reliever for sure. Like, you just go around raising havoc, shooting all these creatures, and it looks like a lot of fun. I mean, for $15, it's not a bad price for old indie game, or indie game going back to a retro style, pixel graphics. So over 72 types of enemies, 38 weapons, a bunch of perks, and I don't know, I'm pretty excited for it. So
I tried out Doom, so I might swing just to see it, just to test it out. Like, hopefully they have like a demo or something for it.
Yeah, that's what I'm hoping for. I'm hoping for a demo.
Because it does have that Doom feel, or like the Duke Nukem genre. So I was in that era with the games, and I kind of get that feel with it. So again, I hopefully they have a demo. I'd like to test this out. I don't want to full on buy it just yet, because they have a couple games out there that are like this and they're just completely garbage. So I'm definitely curious about what this one has to offer to us.
Yeah.
So
next slide
we can move on. Let's talk about the next thing, which is what is it? Tower of Time.
Tower of Time. Yeah. This is a remastered a game. Came out on
Uh huh.
Steam back in 2018. They're bringing it to console now. They've redid all the controls to fit a controller. So they're
Mm-hmm.
talking about how they even added a way to slow down time, so that way you can be a little bit more precise with your controls, especially with a game like this. Over the what's it called, top down RPGs where you need every decision you make
Mm-hmm.
is it counts. So the fact that they're adding this ability so you can stop time and plan your attack is pretty cool. They also have the updates that they released in 2019 for this game. They're adding it to the console versions, which is a permadeath mode where once you die, that's it, you start all over, and the RPG light mode, which is pretty cool, especially for those of us who like these games, but we don't like putting in the time for it. And so they basically give you an easier experience. The only way to unlock the RPG light mode is you do have to beat the first boss in the first floor. And then after that, you unlock RPG light mode and you can skip all the way to the fourth floor. And then that's when the game these games are pretty grindy as it is. So once you pass the fourth floor, the game actually fully opens up for you. So um, it is going to be coming out on the 23rd on PS4, the 25th on Nintendo Switch and Xbox. This is another one that I would like to add to my Nintendo Switch library because it's just I like playing games like this on the Switch because I like playing in handheld mode. Just
Yeah.
having it in my hand and like playing the games on the go is honestly the only reason why I bought a Switch. Because the fact that I can just pick it up, play, when I get home, dock it, play on the TV, pick it up, go into bed. I mean, the game like this, that you can't put down. So this is definitely
Yeah.
worth checking out on the Switch.
I might look into it because I like the whole Diablo 3 feel
Hmm.
with it. So I might look at this as well. Uh, Hell, this could be another one we could jump on with being PS4 as well.
Yeah. Well, if it has crossplay, hopefully, I mean, if I can do Nintendo Switch, because I would get,
Yeah.
I'm gonna get. If I do get it, I'm getting it on the Switch just because I need to build up
I
my.
can take it anywhere.
Well, that
Show
and I
off.
need to build up my Nintendo Switch library because I haven't bought a Nintendo Switch game since Animal Crossing, and I bought a digital, so I need to build up my library for the Switch.
I like they're going to be adding the permadeath mode.
Yeah,
That's
I'm probably not going to
kind of
play
like Hollow
that.
Knight. Our Hollow Knight fans out there, it's kind of like that where you die once, that's it.
Yeah.
Hollow Knight has a permadeath achievement, and it's really hard to get because you have to complete the game at 100% or complete it and without dying. So that's gonna be fun.
Hey,
And the
hey,
RPG Lite.
B.
What?
B's in the chat. Hi, B. Welcome to the
Hey, hi
podcast.
B. Welcome to the podcast, PIGCast. Um, but yeah, the RPG line, I kind of like that too because it's like once you put in like 80 hours into grinding or hundreds of hours into grinding a game, and then it asks you to restart by doing something else just to get an achievement or something, and then you don't want to have to put another 200-300 hours into something, that automatically just kind of saves you that time. So the RPG Lite's pretty nifty too.
Yeah, if
Um,
I do play it, I'm gonna be a cheater and play RPG Lite because, like I said, some of these games can get grindy, and I just
Yeah.
I don't have the attention span for grindy games anymore. Like,
Really?
yeah, like I can't like even games like The Witcher, like I can't like I bought it, I downloaded it, I played it, and I'm like,
Really?
this game's too big for me. Like this game, I can't.
I need that story mode. Just straight beeline to the end.
So some of these games are get gotten too big for me, where it can't hold my attention for that long. I want
Yeah.
I want the action.
I'm the complete opposite. I need a game that keeps me busy.
Hmm.
I'm definitely I like those ones that take hundreds of hours to complete. I like those games that take the 80 to 150 hours to
No.
complete. Things like
I used
I
to
like
like those.
those.
I used to like those, but now it's just like I don't have the time anymore, and if I can just knock out a dungeon or two and I feel satisfied, like I'm cool. But the fact is, like, I did this dungeon, but it was just a side quest, and it's like, oh my god, I wasted like 30 minutes.
Maybe, I guess maybe for a quick platinum or something, I'd be like, yeah, toss me a 20-hour game, that's fine, or 8-hour game. Don't come at me with no 4-hour game. No, don't even. No, don't even look my way. It's just like I'll blink my eye. I'm like already finished with the game. I'm like, what is this?
No,
but I like those long grindy games. So those are fun. But let's move on to the new hype. What we got going on is the new Cyberpunk 2077. Now, this was an Xbox bundle release today, but guess what? It is already sold out. It sold out moments after being released, guys. So I missed it. Jelly probably missed it. But he doesn't do Xbox, guys.
Yeah, I mean, I show my bias. I play PS4. Even on my PC, I connect my PS4 controller on it because I don't want to deal with Xbox. Sorry, not sorry, but
but yeah. So the Xbox console is completely sold out. They haven't come out with the release of the collector's editions, correct?
Yeah, they have not.
Okay. It is out there. They have a price and everything else. They have not come out of when they're going to throw it out there for everybody to grab. Now, as soon as they do, just know that it will go fast. So unless you're one of those ones that is up at midnight and ready to click that pre-order, you better hope your computer's fast or wherever you're ordering it from is quick, because it's going to go fast. You can still get your hands on the controller, and you can still get your hands on the Seagate Terabyte, right?
So the Seagate, the Terabytes go on sale. The 5 terabyte goes on sale tomorrow, and the 2 terabyte goes on sale on the 10th. But the headset, the Steel Series headset, and the controller are available right now. I know Best Buy has a bundle right now for $184.98 for the controller and the headset. I didn't do the math, so I don't know if it's just the same thing together. I'm pretty sure it is. I'm not good at math, but yeah. So if you want the headset or the controller, they're available for purchase right now. They're not sold out yet, and they're available to buy as of today. So if you want to get that Cyberpunk merchandise ready to go for the game, you can go ahead and buy that. Like I said, the hard drive itself, I kind of want to get it because the fact that it's like, I like the coloring of it. And I know it says Xbox on it, and I'll probably put a sticker over it, to be honest. And then and I'll put it to work on the on our PS4 in the living room, because I kind of like this one a lot better than the Last of Us hard drive. Because the Last of Us hard drive I like it better because of the coloring. It looks like it looks like some sort of I don't know much about this game, but it looks like a.
Well, you're going to need it for your PlayStation, downloading the 2 big-ass games we had for the month of June with the Battlefront and World War II.
I have a 4 terabyte hard drive already on this one, so the fact that they're selling this terabyte kind of scares me, though, because I kind of want to know how big that game's going to be. Like, the fact that they're selling a 5 terabyte and a 2 terabyte, this game has to be at least 200 gigs.
Yeah, I like the color too. It would have been nice to know.
Oh my god, Bunny's jumping into our podcast, yelling.
Oh my lord, she's jumping in. She said, wait, but the color. Jelly didn't show me? Oh, that sucks. Jelly, you failed to show Bunny Husky?
No, it's fine. Like I said, I wouldn't want to buy the Xbox, I'm sorry. If they had a PlayStation bundle, I would have been all for it. But they do have a bundle. There's a collector's edition is coming for Xbox, PS4, and PC. They do have the bundle for all 3 platforms. Like we've said, it's not announced as to when that's going to be available to pre-order. But let's just get into a little bit more about this collector's edition, because you get a lot for this collector's edition. So this collector's edition, you get a 10-inch statue with the main character V. You get a hardcover art book. Sorry, a metal pin set. If you those pin collectors, I'm a pin collector, so that kind of got me. A metal keychain, an annotated copy of the visitor's guide to the city of the game. You get like a map of the basically the whole cyberpunk world. You get a Night City Police Department evidence bag. That's right there on the side. You can see that evidence bag on the corner.
Yeah.
You get embroidered patches, a world compendium detailing the game's setting and lore. Again, if you want to deep dive into that game's, this, like I said, that Night City wire that they're gonna have, I'm so excited for it because we do not even know what this game is gonna like. The talk around this game is so hyped. They were even talking about like your character customization is gonna be so deep in depth. I know that there was like a joke around how they were like able to change the size of your character's genitals. Like I was like, why would that? Why? Like why do we need to change the genital size? I don't know how that's gonna play in the game, but I mean they're gonna add it, so that's gonna be in the in the one of the character creations. But
they're gonna add all kinds of stuff.
Yeah, this game is gonna be intense.
Real quick. Danny 10889 said, according to the website, Cyberpunk is at least 80 gigabytes. So we're already looking at a minimum of 80 gigabytes. The game's not even out yet. They're going to be also adding and taking away things and just progressing with the game, and just like more and more that they do add, that's just more.
And I know that you get DLC with the pre-order. So just the fact that they have already plans for the DLC just tells you that this game's going to get bigger over time.
Yeah.
Another cool bonus is, and I can't confirm it for the PS4, but I know that they confirmed it for Xbox, is that if you buy it on digital for Xbox, it is gonna work on the Series X. They are gonna go over Cyberpunk 2077 is gonna be playable on the Series X if you buy the digital version. That's kind of why they released this bundle, was because that digital version is gonna be playable on the Series X. They're trying, so that's
Danny also says, well, so yeah, with updates and everything, the game is probably going to be around 200 gigabytes. So I wouldn't put it past them.
Yeah, this game is huge. I mean, if you look at The Witcher's file size, they had two expansions.
I think like three. I think three.
It was like blood and
wine and throne. I don't know off the top of my head, but yeah they have quite a few.
And they're saying this game is going to be bigger than Witcher, so I mean, I can't even imagine how much bigger this game, because Witcher was big already, and like I said, I don't like big games. I'm gonna have to bear with it because I do really want to play this game. Like this game has, like I said, it's so much hype, and I love like feature setting games where it's like dystopian era. Like that is my jam. Like Ready Player One, like is one of my favorite movies of all times, and like the fact that you're gonna be able to play in a world that's kind of Ready Player One-esque, I'm excited. I'm ready for it. I just can't wait to get my hands on it because this game is going to be insane. Now, am I going to play it on the PS4? Am I going to play it on the PC? I don't know yet. I don't know how well my PC will run it. I might just go on the safe route and play it on PS4 just because I don't want to overwork my PC just yet because I just got it.
Yeah, I'm surprised they come out with a console edition being so close at with the Series X just around the corner.
Yeah.
Pushing for a console edition, which is, I mean, it's just a normal price for it, but it's being, released now. The game's not being released until September, pre-ordering, and then the Series X coming out in the holidays of 2020. It's just like it's pretty ballsy for Xbox, to be honest with you.
Well, yeah. Well, I think because the game was supposed to come out sooner, but they pushed it back. So I think this bundle was already made, and they kind of just pushed it out now. Like, hey, here it is.
I think they already knew they're like teasing us, you know.
Yeah.
They're teasing us. They already knew they were going to push it back. I think they've been knowing. They keep toying with my emotions with this game. Been hyping it up for years, and then friggin' they're just like, this is the year it's going to get released, and they just keep pushing it back further and further and further.
Yeah, see, Danny says it was supposed to come out June 17th, so, and it got pushed to September 17th. So a lot of the stuff, a lot of the things that they had for this game, I'm pretty sure they were already made, and it was that's like, well, we push it back to September. It's like, well, we already made all this stuff for it.
Kids go back to school too, like like all the youngins. All the young ones are going to be like, man, they got to put this game on hold because they got to do homework. It sucks.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, they're gonna probably push it back March to 2021.
Well, it's already going to be on the next gen consoles. They already said it's coming out on PS5 and Xbox Series X. So
yeah,
I wouldn't put it past them pushing it for. This is probably going to be one of those release date games where it's out now.
Or like they're talking about the Final Fantasy remakes, the extra stuff. They're talking about the next thing coming out, the next like kind of season, I guess. The next part 2 for the Final Fantasy 7 remake is not coming out till like 2023.
What?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to wait another 10 years for the next.
See, this is why I didn't. This is why I didn't buy the remake, because I'm gonna wait for a complete edition. I don't.
Dude, we're gonna be 80 by the time it comes out.
But I will play it and I will love it then, because, like I said, and I've said it before, I got screwed over with Final Fantasy 15 with their episodic DLC.
Yeah.
I'm still mad about that. I waited years to play that game, and then they did the episodic stuff to me, and I'm just like, why? And then the ending wasn't even that good. Don't get me started about that game.
The original was a 4-disc game.
Yeah.
And
I saw it on sale at Target, and I picked it up because I'm like, hey, and I saw that it's 2 discs. I'm like, why is this game 2 discs? That's kind of scary. It's on the Blu-ray, and it's Final Fantasy 7 Remake is 2 discs.
Oh, they must have added like some Blu-ray the extras in it or something.
Yeah, because I'm like, why? It's a Blu-ray. Like, I've never seen a game needing 2 discs for a Blu-ray. Not even Metal Gear needed 2 discs. But I don't know. I'm still gonna wait.
Final Fantasy 7 Remake is so long. Oh, I know. I'm currently playing it now. I'm currently going for the platinum, and I'm kind of upset because to find out that the more of the game is not coming out until freaking 3 years from now. It's kind of like, what?
Now, can you earn the platinum without having the other part not being out yet, or do you have to wait for that?
Yeah, it's going to be the same thing. Like if they come out with any other expansions, it's just going to have the plus like expansions right underneath the original game itself with the trophies. But the thing is I'm going to be freaking in my 60s or 70s because I already waited 10 years for this one. I got to wait another freaking 3 to God knows how long for them to decide for the second part. If they come out every 10 years, I'm like, hey, it's a 10-year collection, whatever. I'll be 80 by the time I'm able to freaking beat it completely.
Yeah. No, I'm gonna hold out and I'm gonna wait until that game is on, because I know once they release that second part, they're gonna release some sort of bundle that's gonna be like, get the first 2 together.
Yeah, get the first 2 chapters.
Yeah.
Yeah, they are, and they're both. It's all gonna be sold like as separate games, even though it's a DLC kind of deal.
Wow. Full retail price?
So, was that
full retail, or is it going to be?
Yeah, no, full retail. It isn't like season pass kind of deal or anything.
Wow.
Because they gotta get their money worth out of it, man.
They gotta milk that. They gotta milk Cloud and all of his buddies.
Yeah, they're gonna milk the shit out of it. I'm telling you. So they're gonna sell each chapter retail price.
Oh no. Yeah. So
Yeah.
I'll be waiting
So by the
for the
time you
bundle.
get it, it's gonna be like $250. You can have all 4 chapters for $200, and you're like, I think I'll pass.
Yeah.
I think I'll pass.
I'll watch
And then
a
you'll
playthrough.
never get to play it. You're gonna have to put your game on layaway,
Yeah.
like like to pay it off like little bits at a time. Like it's gonna be ridiculous. But anyways, guys, back to this. I know we kind of got carried away there. Holy hell!
Yeah.
We got carried away. But the console, guys, is currently sold out. It's sold out moments after being released out there today. We're still on the lookout for a date and time for the collector's editions for you guys.
Mm-hmm.
Now, beware. It will go fast. So, if it comes out on a night that we friggin' miss it, it's gone. It's already gone.
Mm-hmm.
But you got the you got the Seagate hard drive, you got the controllers and the headset still out there for you guys to be released and sold separately. All right. Now, of course, as you guys all know, this is going to be these are basically just a small collections of what we're going to be talking about in the future. We got the next slide up.
Yep.
All right. But this is just a small portion of what we're going to be talking about in the future, guys. Of course, we got the Yeast, we got Last of Us, we got the Diablo, the Cyberpunk, the Halos, the Avengers games coming out. We got so much. And will there be talk about in Grand Theft Auto 6? Who knows? But sticking with us, we'll inform you guys. We're going to be having exclusive talks with the PS5 soon as that showcase comes out and available. We're talking about the Xbox Series X for you guys. So there's a lot of stuff. We're going to keep you guys updated with collector's editions. We're going to keep you guys updated with the games, consoles editions, all that. Whether you sit back and spend hours on an RPG, you want a quick game that's just in and out, or you play those side scrollers, or you play the first person shooter games, and you spend hours on things like Call of Duties and Rainbow Sixes. We have got you covered here at Project Icarus Gaming. We're going to feed you that information always and get the best information that's out there to you guys. Now, that's going to be pretty much it for me. Jelly, do you have anything?
Just want to touch on what Danny was commenting. Yeah, I read your little comment. I'm still gonna wait for all the parts, even if we're going back to Final Fantasy talk. I'm gonna wait for all the parts to come out. I don't care if it takes me another 10 years to play the game. I want a complete experience. I want the whole thing available for me to play all at once. I don't care.
Yeah, you're only gonna need 300 achievements to unlock, but other than that, you're good.
Yeah, I mean it's fine, but I want a complete experience. I don't want to play 40 hours. I don't know how long this one is, but 40 hours here, the wait, and then another 40 hours there. I want a whole complete experience all at once. And I know that they're going to be adding more bonuses and more bonuses and bonuses. And like I said before, I've learned my lesson with Final Fantasy 15. When a company does me dirty like that, I don't trust them anymore. Yeah. I cannot willingly buy Final Fantasy 7.
No, they do it all the time.
Yeah, but
they do it all the time.
Final Fantasy 7 has been. We're talking about Final Fantasy 7, but it's fine. Final Fantasy 7 has been what they've used it to show off the PS3. They've used it to they've done all these things with Final Fantasy 7. They've teased it. They've been talking about it. Even just as long as they talked about Kingdom Hearts 3, which is another one of those games that I waited all my life to play, and I played it, and it wasn't up to the hype. And now that they're talking about bringing expansions to it, it's like I should have waited. I really wanted to play it, but now it's just Square Enix. What are you doing? Can you please just go back to how you were?
No. Yeah. I know that it's more like they're out there to make a buck, Now, if I'm not mistaken, Kingdom Hearts also just recently had an expansion come out, correct? That was sold.
Yeah.
As basically as itself. Even if you bought the season pass, it was sold separately.
Yeah, so like I said, Square Enix, like, they're on my list of companies that I do not trust anymore. EA, I don't want to throw out any other people out there, other companies.
Yeah, I did feel that kind of burn because I bought the season pass with Kingdom Hearts 3. And then new DLC came out for Kingdom Hearts 3, and it said sold separately for $39.99 or something. I was like, wait a minute, I bought the season pass. Why am I having to buy it? I went to input the code and everything, and it was just like, nope, shut down. I was like, nah, not cool. When I had to, I didn't even get it because I had to buy it. I'm like, nah, I'm okay. Danny says, yeah, it's the same with me. I always want to wait until all of them are done before playing the game or watching a TV show. Gotcha. And Danny also says, yeah, it's ridiculous how they keep adding new stuff to the original. And that's why I don't buy games anymore. They are all being bullshit. Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Pretty much. It seems like the game industry is more about making money and things like that. And some, not all, some. Yeah. I can't cast them all out.
Yeah, because even like companies like I mean, we're gonna talk about companies like Naughty Dog, Uncharted 4, their like expansions that they actually added a lot of content to the game. Not only just for the story wise. I mean, I know they sold I forget the name of the title, but where you got to play as Chloe as a separate storyline. Like you had to buy that separate. You get a full game experience with that. These episodic adventures where you're playing, maybe it adds another 10 to 15 hours to your story mode. That's not something that it should have been priced at like $40. Like that's just my own personal opinion. I know that the people developing the games put the time and effort into making a great experience, and I know games aren't easy to make, or else we would all make video games. But still, like, respect your fan base. Respect those who are actually going to buy the games, and don't nickel and dime us with these, DLC packs that are ridiculously priced.
Just like the Mortal Kombat one, like 3 characters and 3 story endings, you get it's like $40, almost $50 for just a DLC, and you could simply buy the whole game for $60 and have everything. It's just ridiculous. I'm not a fan of season passes being over. Really, I don't think any season pass should be over $25.
Yeah,
to be honest with you.
Yeah, especially if it's like digital stuff that you can't even have tangible, like to have something to show that I own this. Like once the next generation is out of consoles, if you choose to plug in your old console, you're not gonna have that stuff to take with you to the next console. And
I know.
So it's unfortunate, and I know that digital content is kind of, they're trying to figure out a way where we can kind of buy the DLC. The microtransactions was a fail. They're trying to turn it around with season passes and battle passes and all this stuff, but eventually people are going to burn out and not, it's going to affect the gaming industry. We're already looking at some of these like mobile games are adding battle passes to their games. Issa plays this one it's like a farming like game on your phone, and she's like, oh look, they have a battle pass, and I'm like, why does this game need a battle pass? Like
on your phone?
Yeah, it's a phone game.
Battle pass for an iOS?
Yeah. And I'm why does this game need a battle pass? Like, stop. Like, I appreciate the added content. I appreciate the effort that they're putting to keep the longevity of their games alive. But to keep, and I know microtransactions are kind of like, it sucks to put, $10 for 1,000 coins and then, roll the dice and hopefully you get the item that you want. But these battle passes aren't really the resolution for these. Everything's gonna have a battle pass now. Next generation games, every game's gonna have a battle pass. I can see it happening.
Yeah, it's gonna be a way for you to spend, in-game currencies. It's just gonna be a battle pass for everything.
Yeah,
to be friggin', it's gonna be ridiculous. It's the same thing about like digital games and hard copies. It's like, why does digital games cost the same as a hard copy? You're paying for the disc and the box at $60,
Mm-hmm.
and here I am paying $60 still for a digital copy.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of one of the things that says gaming industries, man. They're just reaching deep in people's pockets now, and so when they know people are hooked in the game, they're going to just thrive off of it. Kind of sucks, but it's what it is.
Yeah.
It hasn't stopped me from buying shit out there still. So there's whatever they're doing.
Yeah, that's why I'm a little bit more hesitant when coming to buy games. I'm like you, Danny. Like you say, you stop buying games. I used to buy a game maybe once a month. Now I'm probably at like once every 2-3 months, or it's this AAA title. Like I said, my next game isn't going to be until Last of Us 2.
Probably Cyberpunk.
No, Last of Us 2. Next one.
Are you getting that?
Yes, I have to get Last of Us 2.
Okay, well, I don't know. You might want to be like, wait for all the season passes to come out.
No. Last of Us 2 is... I trust Naughty Dog, and I know Naughty Dog is going to do us right with that game. Ghost of Tsushima, on the other hand, I'll probably wait for that one, but... Last of Us 2 is my next game that I'm purchasing for sure. Overwatch 2, they still haven't given an announcement on that, but the fact that Overwatch 2 is going to just be an expansion to Overwatch 1 and everything from the first game carries over to the second game, like that's another Blizzard, Activision Blizzard is doing it right with that. Because like I said, some of the skins that you get if they don't carry over, you worked all that time and it just goes to waste. So I appreciate, Blizzard Activision for doing that, but like I said, you gotta pick and choose nowadays with games, because you get a game retail release $60, wait like maybe 5 months, and it goes down to like $30, $24.99. You're like,
I know. I made that mistake with Nier Automata.
I
friggin' bought it for the PlayStation 4, regular price. And then turn around and it comes out for the Xbox Game Pass for free. I was like, "Are you kidding me?" And then it went on the PlayStation Store for for $20 or something. I was like, "Son of a moon!" So I was not happy about that. Was not, and that's happened to me a couple of games. But again, has it stopped me from buying them? Nope. Will I be getting yeast? Yup. Will I be getting turning around and then getting The Last of Us? Yep.
Well, see, the thing with the yeast, though, is that that game is already a complete package because it's been released before, and you're getting everything in that bundled for, was it $40? So, that's a complete game, a complete experience. You're going to get your money's worth, I believe, with that game. So, that's a safe choice to go with if you're looking to buy a game that's going to last you a good 40-something hours. Like, I have it for the Vita. I didn't beat it because it was, like I said, grindy games. I can't play them anymore. So
yeah.
But anybody have anything to add to our chat?
Yeah. Let's go ahead and open the chat up for about 30 seconds. See if you guys have any questions. If you got any concerns, anything for us, guys. We're gonna open the floor up to you guys. Ask those questions away if you have any anything. In the meantime, of course, guys, we would love to hear from you. Always, you could hit us up on our personal social medias. You can hit us up at Project Icarus Gaming's social medias. That is twitch.com at all caps PIG__GG. And that is the Project Icarus Gaming Twitch site.
Twitter.
You can hit us up on our personal. What's up?
Twitter.
What'd I say?
Twitch.
Oh, I mean, shit. Twitter. My bad, guys. Twitter. Go to twitter.com /at PIG__GG, all caps. And post us messages in there, guys. Hit us up. We'd love to hear from you guys. You can also hit up Jelly Jugs on his personal one. You can hit me up on mine. It's just Jelly Jugs and Radical Rob. We're not hard to find. Let us know. Give us some insights of what you thought about the episode. Let us know about what you thought about how we talked about a game. We want your opinions. We value your opinions, and we take them as constructive criticism. So we want to hear from you guys. Okay. let us know your thoughts and opinions about things.
Yeah, thanks,
we can,
thanks,
we can add
Danny.
those suggestions.
Danny's putting our Twitters in the chat, so I appreciate that, Danny.
Oh, there you go. Danny's already on top of it. You guys, he's posting links right there, so that's awesome. Thank you so much for that, Danny. So click on those, follow us, guys, and give us your insight of it all. And of course, just as myself and Jelly, we both stream. Okay, guys. If you're looking for one of those streamers that freaking go for Overwatch, those first-person shooters, competitive games, and things like that, check out Jelly Jugs. He is one of those individuals. He loves Overwatch. He plays the Call of Duty and the all those does Fortnite.
I used to play it. I'm waiting for that season 3 to come out. Hopefully it'll bring me back. But right now I'm playing Overwatch. Just a quick little reminder. The anniversary is ending on June 9th. So those of you who do play Overwatch, gotta get ready, get those skins, because once June 9th is over, all those skins are going to be locked again. So I'm going to be streaming Overwatch a lot in the next couple of days because I need to get those skins unlocked for my PC version. I have them all unlocked on the PS4, but now that I'm playing on PC, I need my skins.
Now the Overwatch event still is happening, correct?
Yeah, until June 9th.
Yeah. Till June 9th.
I hope they
extend. So there are a couple more days for you to get those. So you better jump on it, boy.
That's one thing that's one event that I will be okay if they postpone and prolong it, because I need more time. I need more time for my skin. So if they want to postpone that one,
they always postpone to start. They don't postpone to end. They're like, oh no, you missed it. You're done. You gotta wait another 10 years before you're able to apply. If they can just
postpone it like another week, I need to get some more skins. I don't want to have to be up until 24-hour live streams just to get my skins, because there's a lot of skins that I still need to unlock for the, and I need them. I need those skins. But
guys, like I said, if you want to even jump on with them and play, he'd love to have you guys. He plays on the PlayStation 4. He'd love to play with you guys, and the PC.
Yeah. And just a quick little throughout, so it's heading up on the Streamlabs. For those of you who are on PC and are playing Valorant, PIG is having their own Valorant tournament on June 20th. Yes. There is a cash prize. So if you guys want to check out our Discord, go to our Discord. It's right there in the chat. Just click on the Discord, get your group of 5 friends. Or if you're looking for a teammate, I think there's a little section for people who are free agents, and you can find a teammate or a team to help you get into the tournament. We are having that tournament happening on June 20th. So if you guys are wondering what this Valorant tournament is all about, go to our Discord, and it'll have all the information for you on there.
Yes. And of course, there is myself. So if you like the RPGs and you like the adventure games and you like to the trophy hunt yourself or just watch me struggle, I am that variety streamer. If it's a good game, I'm going to stream it, and we're going to go for those challenges. Come look me up, follow me. I run a really good stream. We chill, relax, cut up, talk, have fun. Jelly's in my streams all the time. He's there with us when he's not playing Overwatch. But definitely come check me out.
If you want to see Rob play with a helmet, check out his stream.
I do play with a Fallout armor helmet. So definitely come check me out. You can redeem those points and have fun. We have a blast. But other than that, guys, I hope you had a great time with this episode. We had a lot of information fed to you guys. But that's going to be it for this. This is our 6th episode here with the PIGCast. So tune in to us next time with our next episode, which is weekly, every Friday at 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Again, that is every Friday at 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So don't miss out on the information that we try to give you guys. Keep you updated with your news in gaming and your tech. That's all for me, Jelly. Tell everybody bye.
Bye.
All right, guys. See you later.